Alrighty, folks, here we go. Game of the week. I'm all ready for it. Now, these guys already did the draft in third-party client, so I'm just sitting here waiting for them to choose all the right characters.
Tyrant.
I'll talk about what I can talk about once they're all set in stone.
The Medadas do not forgive or forget.
You don't have the heart for this.
But it should be pretty simple. So it should be pretty simple going forward. Gonna be Pantheon top. That was the only question. That was the only question going into this. Whether Pantheon top or jungle. It will be Pantheon top Mundo jungle, which is going to be very interesting to see first off the rip. Because Mundo jungle is a very niche kind of playstyle. But I'm all for it. I'm big respect to PSU for doing that. Mundo jungle.
My countermeasures are ready, even if you are not.
You don't have to be afraid of me.
Hey, never pick a fight you can't win.
And we're gonna see bot lane picking up next. I believe I heard it's gonna be there'll be a Lux support with Zeri. Unfortunately for PSU, they gave USM Zeri, so it should be quite the bot lane to start off. Oh, they chose Rel. I thought it was gonna be Lux. And here's the full lineup. Names don't really matter because they did that in third party, but lineup is as stands. We got Camille Pantheon in the top lane, Zach Mundo jungle, which will be very interesting to see. Then you got Cinder Aurora in the mid lane, and then Zeri, Rel, Tristana, Nautilus in the bot. I mean, right off the rip, this kind of this. I want to say duo, but yeah, I'll say duo. The duo of the Pantheon Mundo and the top and jungle is going to be very interesting. I mean, obviously, you know, Pantheon is quite the mobile champion already with his ult, but I mean, you can kind of fit him really anywhere. He's primarily top support, but I mean, I've seen him jungle, I've seen him mid. Don't really see him ADC too much, but it's not too far out there. But one thing that is quite a bit far out there is the Mundo. It does have its playstyle. From what I know of the playstyle, it is a very interesting and kind of I don't really know. It's like it has its moments, and if they can kind of dial into the moment, then they're gonna be wailing right off the rip, because that is one hell of a playstyle that you gotta do. You gotta be able to do play Mundo jungle. Then moving further down the line, we got Cinder Aurora. I'm not too knowledgeable about Aurora. I know she's not new anymore, but I'm Iron, so the more I know about this game, the better. I know Cinder is kind of annoying, can be, but I'm assuming it'll probably be an even matchup. And then, as I mentioned, the PSU unfortunately gave USM Zeri, and the Rel. Actually, that's a new pick, because that could have been Zeri Yumi, and then they would have been even more screwed. So, I mean, other than that, it should be pretty simple. Only one AP for PSU, or one AP that's only one AP that's gonna matter in Aurora. So, I'm assuming it's gonna be a lot of armor this game, a lot of armor from USM.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn.
Alrighty, people. Alrighty, party people, let's get this thing started.
Minions have spawned.
Remember the keybind this time. Let's go. Hunger starting bot side, both.
Beautiful, isn't it? I'm not messing around. Spark's ready. A gift from Zahn. Just passing through.
You have to be careful here. He uses the flash. Nautilus hook.
Amped up.
He's me on the tower. He's gonna take a tower shot, and USM's actually they played that pretty well together. Because you got the level jump on them. Now they're equal level, and it should be pretty even now. But Zeri did have to flash for that, so will probably cost them in the long run.
Spark's ready.
Ooh, Nautilus hooked a minion there. Okay. We're looking for a hook. Oh, and here comes the Tristana. Jumping in. Gets stunned. And they've done another good job to get out of there, USM. As Aries gonna have to back on that one. Doesn't have much other choice. Oh, doesn't back. Stays down there with their health. They're gonna be real careful about this Tristana jumping in. Tower dive coming in here from PSU. As long as I take a tower shot, and USM's gonna go on a rampage here. They trade 1 for 1, but this is 100% gonna be worth it because Rel's gonna get that double kill, and that's gonna set off USM's bot lane pretty strong or going into this game. You see the first gank here from Mundo. Oh, I nearly missed that. Oh, let's go. Counter gank here from Zach. Definitely not needed that at all. Gonna look to give Camille the kill. That's exactly what he does. And great start here from USM. Already got one section of feats of strength. And yes, it is gonna have to be a little bit careful here. Aurora, after that gank, is kind of on top of her. The Syndra's doing a good job here in mid. Back in lane. Nautilus going in on Zeri. Rel gets a double stun. This could be dangerous here. Zach's coming in. Zach's gonna get in here. He's gonna get a stun on to Tristana. Now he's gonna hop on the Nautilus, and that's gonna be another double kill. 1 for 1 going to Zach and Zeri. This is gonna be a wonderful game to start out the night with, if it keeps going like this.
It's up to me.
Jungler nowhere near. They're easily gonna take at least a plating here, I'd think. I'd say. We're ulting, I believe that's what that was. It sure was her ult. Say Cinder only a level behind. Hyla's sitting in the bush waiting for that hook. Last time he tried this, he hooked a minion, so he's gonna be a bit careful here. I say USM are playing this kind of cautious though. They know they've got a lot of gold in their pockets, just want to let wave crash into themselves. I say, yeah, Cinder's probably gonna have to back here. Low health. She got the ult. That's probably that's the big thing there. Got the ult. Probably has enough gold to buy something. Probably lost chapter. Might take the. Ideally, she should take the back whenever she can, and that's what she's gonna do. And Camille's probably gonna do the same. Oh, nice flash kill there by Pantheon. You're gonna trade Dragon for Grubs. It's a good trade in the jungle. So gotta be careful here, Cinder. You have you do not have flash, and you were lucky to be alive, I think. A fullback here.
Open your mind.
Next somebody coming down the bot side here. There's a lot of vision bot side for PSC right now. Ton of vision in that bot in that river.
I see your spirit.
The Camille's just looking to crash wave and maybe look for an early gank here from going into mid. It'd be highly beneficial. I mean, Aurora is 30 CS up on Cinder right now. Keep word there.
A lady never dirties her hands. You won't be where I want you.
Spark ready. I'll fight to the end.
Ult coming out here from Zeri. Looks like they're gonna at least get the Nautilus. Oh, they double. No, they don't double flash. No. Nautilus flashes. Tristana uses an ability to get out of there. And I think that's a well-deserved, well-used ult. They're gonna get at least a plating off of it. And Mundo's trying to invade here. He's caught in a 3v1. He will die, most likely. And that should help quite a bit. Cinder's gonna get that kill. Will they let Cinder get this kill? And they do let Cinder get this other kill. Of course, while that happens, they're gonna trade down to the bot lane, and that's gonna be USM's second and first death for the bot lane.
The test of good manners is
But that should give Cinder quite a boost here in this mid lane. He's falling a little bit behind against the Aurora, not a whole lot, but that should even it out quite a bit.
Between worlds.
Nice there from Syndra.
To another.
Or the Aurora. They're just now hitting 10 minutes. No one's got perfect CS. I don't know what they're doing. They should all have perfect CS right now. Nautilus hooking in here. Tristana jumping in from behind. Zeri's gonna ult yet again. Nautilus should be dead here, but you gotta be wary of Aurora. Aurora's coming in. Tristana's gonna die. Aurora and Mundo are getting in. This could be dangerous here for USM. Ro's gonna go right after Zeri. They could just try and take Rail here.
Armoring up.
Rail's gonna try and jump in and body block. She could die for this, and she does get. She will die. Aurora's gonna get a second kill down here, and that's gonna bring back that gap here in the mid lane. But Syndra is evening that out, taking turret, taking tower. Got at least got a one plating off of that, and doing really good here in this 1v1. Why did it pan the Nautilus? Why? I wanted to watch the 1v1 mid. It panned the Nautilus. Oh, here we go. That's why I panned the Nautilus. And here we see top lane, the wild top lanes. The dragon number 2 spawning soon, in about 20 seconds. USM probably looking to get this one. Mundo's already on grub, so if they're looking to trade, they're gonna have to do it soon. And Zach's heading up there, so is Syndra, but Pantheon's right on his tail. 2 grubs already down. And USM is able to steal the last grub. They're gonna get 4, and they're gonna get the double kill here. That's one for Zach. No, that's one for Syndra. Pantheon's gonna flash, and Zach's gonna jump over the wall. They're gonna pinch him here, and this should be Pantheon's 3rd death of this game. Zach's gonna get his 2nd kill. Nicely executed there by USM. We got a first Nautilus hook of the game. Rail's gonna go down. Now Zeri's in trouble here. Zeri's gonna look to back here, and that's probably the smart play. You got Pantheon teleporting in from the top. You got Aurora Mundo down near Dragon. They will probably take that, as Zach is nowhere near, and neither is anyone else of USM. Oh, did they leave Dragon? Oh no, he's pulling it out probably. Let's see, what are they doing with that? Yep, they just completed it. Alright, cool. Nice timing. We'll try and TP bait.
A professional is marked by precision.
Pantheon jumping in, he's gonna take a tower shot.
Turret plating will fall soon.
And Camille's got her first item of the game. Camille's got Trinity Force. Gonna be pretty big starting off, and is immediately gonna jump on a Pantheon here. Syndra and Zach on the way. This Pantheon's surely dead. And he didn't need any help. He could have done that on his own. Zach gonna try and invade here in Mundo. Syndra coming down. Syndra gonna run into Mundo here. And Aurora's actually counter-rotating here. He's gonna rotate down on the bot side. Maybe try and get this tower gun. But looks like he's gonna go against that. Tower's already gone. She's gonna rotate back up to mid. Mundo's invading this time instead of Zach. But this could be a tower dive here for Mundo. Decides against it. But I would not be surprised if Aurora tries it. Zeri's gonna hop over the wall, ults on the Tristana, and she's trying to get away, and that's gonna be huge from Tristana. Bolt's flash is coming out here from Nautilus and Zeri, and Nautilus is actually gonna get the kill there. Rel's gonna do what she can, but without a tower, it's pretty dangerous for her in her position. Zach's able to find a kill on Mundo here in the mid. Of course, can't capture everything, but we do the best. They could see a little bit of a swap here from Camille and Cinder. It looks like we are going to see that. Cinder's going to go up top lane. Crab secured for USM. Or rather, top river crab. And that's gonna be Rift, so. Gonna be decent starting off.
Got it? What's up?
And the bot lanes have swapped. PSU's bot lane's gonna go mid. USM's surely gonna take the tower here. And they're gonna have to be very careful of Mundo. Oh my, they're getting the entire team rotated on them. Oh no. This is gonna be bad. There goes Zeri, there goes Rel, and there is the entirety of PSU. Except for Pantheon. Alrighty. Well, USM gonna counter that, they're gonna take Herald. You probably didn't need a 4-man to kill bot, but they do it anyways, and they're gonna leave USM with the herald of the game. I don't think there'll be a second. They will counter this. Or PSC is gonna counter that though. You see, counter on counter. That's pretty much all this game is.
Beyond the veil.
Neither mid laner has died yet. But yeah, game round that started out so well for Zeri. Gonna have to pull back here. I say, yet again, PHC just absolutely waiting to collapse upon the bot lane. They are not letting Zeri get any free space here. Rel's gonna take the brunt of this and is probably gonna die. Yes, she will die. But USM's gonna try and come in for the save. They're gonna get 2. They're gonna get 3. Aurora's gonna ult. She's gonna take a tower shot. Flash over the wall. And that's gonna be all from USM right now. They're gonna get 3 in this team fight. Camille's gonna go in. Aurora gets the gets that little bush off, and they could be pinching her here. She's gonna jump over the wall, and she's gonna survive. Of course, she survives. But that will leave Dragon open, and USM gonna take it. That'll be their first Dragon of the game. That was a fairly clean team fight there from USM. I think they did pretty well. Kasana taking tower shots here. She's gonna die, and she's dead. And the tower will probably fall. Yeah, tower does fall, but I'm not sure if he gets the gold for it. Nautilus coming in here big, he gets a hook. And we've got Atakan. It's gonna be bot lane, it's gonna be ruinous. If I read that right. Nautilus hook. That could be the end of Rel for now. Rel's tanky, but she's not that tanky. Zeri's gonna do what she can. Might take down the Nautilus. He's gonna be forced to flash. No tower available. Double stun here from Rel. Mundo's gonna go after everything. Zach's coming in from the top lane. Or from topside jungle. He's gonna get 1. Now the rest of USM is going to come back in. Syndra and Rel forced to flash. Zach's passive goes down on top of that. And that is going to be a forced retreat for USM. PSU take the trade 1 for 1. Aurora gets the ult off. I have no idea what even that ult does. Looks like it's some AoE. If anyone's caught in it, she teleports to him. Seems kind of ridiculous to me. And it seems like not USM, PSU is going to go straight for Atacon. They're going to be able to do this pretty quickly here. And it definitely seems like this Mundo jungle is kind of paying off here. Mundo himself isn't doing too well, but the team's doing pretty well. And if the team's doing pretty well, then Mundo is also doing pretty well. That's just how it works with Mundo. USM gonna try and punish this here. They might catch Mundo off guard. It looks like they will, but that's not gonna do a whole lot as they just got Atacon. Atacon buff was up. Not gonna get nearly as much gold as they should have. We're gonna see Rift Herald down here in the bot lane. That should get tower pretty damaged right now. Zach waiting for Pantheon to see if he can push up here. Nautilus gets another hook here. Tristana jumping onto Zeri. Gets all of the abilities off, and that's just unfortunate for that for Zeri. Zach's gonna jump in. Tristana tries to flash out of it, but Zach latches onto her. He's not allowing any of that, and now Camille's coming in. They should be able to get Nautilus here. I'm not sure about Mundo. Mundo's pretty fast and tanky. And it looks like Mundo wants to go in here. Pantheon coming in here with the ult. And they could just focus him here, and it looks like exactly what they're going to do here. USM is going to get 3. And that's a big team fight there for USM. Huge. Camille finds Aurora in the mid lane, and she's definitely gonna want to get out of that. Doesn't want to take that fight alone. Aurora's got 220 CS. Oh my word! I'm glad I didn't play this game. If I played this game, I would have been screwed. I don't think I mentioned it. USM look to have got boots feats of strength, from what I can see. Oh, Zach's jumping in here on Nautilus. He should die. Gonna try and hook away. He might get away here. He's not gonna get away. And they give that kill to Zeri. That should be pretty big here. Zeri needs to get out of here. Really needs to get out of here. Almost hops over the wall. Isn't able to do it. Unfortunate. I was like, Mundo's gonna try and contest for Dragon. He might not be able to here with all of USM here. PSU will counter. It looks like they're gonna try and take as many inhibs as possible. I'll say this is a needed Dragon here for USM though, so they're gonna have to stay on this. And as they do, could look to get Pantheon here. Pantheon goes down. Camille forced to flash, but Aurora. Oh no, Tristana does get it. Tristana is gonna be able to get this, and Rails is looking to kind of play with their food right now. Absolutely fooling around with Mundo.
Let's crush him under hook.
I mean, you got both. You got two tanks. Mundo's gonna eventually do more damage, but that fight's gonna take a long time. Zach ult coming out. Mundo's probably gonna get away here. He's just way too fast. Pops Ghost and his ult. Looking to try and get more health here off of this blue buff. Zach's trying to not have any of that go down. And Zach prevents it. And unfortunately causes the reset on blue buff. These two are gonna have to give that though. I mean, that was just two tanks battling it out for a while. I mean, Rel does not do any damage. So I mean, Mundo would have won eventually, but I mean, again, that would have taken a long time if it was just them two. USM looking to do a Baron push here off the Mundo death, and so far it's just Nautilus and Pantheon up here. Aurora's bot lane. Tristana might look to rotate up here to help out her team. But this is looking to be a pretty big fight here coming up. Who's gonna get Baron? USM secures Baron, and they probably aren't looking to fight here. Yeah, definitely aren't looking to fight. Zeri's gonna flash over a wall. Two flashes gone for USM. Aurora, I believe, used her ult. Yes, she did. And USM gonna look to just fully retreat from this situation. Nice that they got Baron, but they're gonna have to give up quite a bit of jungle presence as well. Mundo's gonna take all top side, but Baron buff should help USM out for a little bit at least. What do we have? We got Mundo ult up, Tristana ult up, but we've got every ult but Zeri. Okay, so yeah, this next team fight is gonna be pretty big here. Ults are gonna fly. I can see it happening. I can see it happen now. Mundo's just kind of toying around in the USM jungle here. Not sure if he's trying to go stealth mode. Yeah, he's really looking to get out of there now. So yeah, USM looking to do something here with this Baron buff. We can send 2 down mid, 2 down bot. PSU gonna match down the bot lane. He's on Aurora and Nautilus down here. Camille jumping on, and now PSU is gonna overstack bot lane. Nautilus is gonna get one. Teleport coming in here from Syndra. Aurora could be down. Aurora goes down. That's her first death. And Syndra Zach here coming to clean up. Zeri Rel coming to do even more cleanup. Tristana on the rear. And this could be a pretty big team fight here. Pantheon coming in to get the ult. Now it's just Zach and Rel. Zach passive goes off. Zach comes back up. Rel dies. Zach dies. Now it's Pantheon Tristana.
Red team has scored an ace.
Bit of a misplay there from USM. Not sure what could have gone a little. Not sure what could have gone better per se, but I did get 3 of them. Got 3 in the team fight. Are gonna have to be careful here coming up in these next few minutes. So they're lucky the death timers aren't too high up right now. But it seems like this dragon's gonna be the next big push here of the game. This, I mean, if one team gets a big team fight here, this could end it. If they're careful. Camille's gonna get out of there. Nah, very smart there from Camille. And here comes PSU on the dragon. USM might just be looking for a little cheeky steal here. And oh, that goes down immediately. Okay.
Let it fly.
And this isn't looking good. There's rail down.
Beyond the veil. My world's confirmed.
There goes Syndra. USM will be able to get one here at Aurora, but that's the entirety of the rest of PSU just pushing it right down the right down the mid lane. Camille trying to work her magic. And that's going to be all but one team wipe. And it's only Zeri. This will probably end the game here. USM looking to go down 0-1 in the series. Looked promising early on, but couldn't finish it out. Not a problem. They started slow in all these games, not a problem. We'll be back for game 2 in just a moment. Alrighty. Doing the best I can to eat some food. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is looking kind of a crazy team comp right now. Christ. Nass is top lane. Sticking with the Zac jungle. And Ziggs mid. Porky Rel. But then, like, dude, you go over to PSU. Kench, Skarner. Disgusting. Victor. Ew. Zeri Yumi. Why? Ultra bad. How we doing in chat today? Doing all right? All right. I mean, mastery is not going to matter here. Alrighty. Let's see how game 2 goes.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions.
We're seeing engage and invade here. PSU going into USM's jungle. Doing what they can. They're unable to find anyone, but they did get a deep ward.
Minions have spawned.
Team Skarner, not Skarner, Rel and Corky. Rel and Corky and try and catch it. PSU's bot lane off guard here. You're gonna be sitting in this bush. See if it works out.
Unbreakable.
And unfortunately, it does not.
Nuh-uh. Fully charged. Let her rip.
See some early engage here from Corky. Actually, from both bot lanes. Rel doing what she can,
Game in the spirit.
and automatically, this is not a great start. Zeri double kill. She's gonna flash to get both. And that could be the story of this game. I mean, Zeri Yumi's pretty dreadful already. That already all 4 summer spells used. This might be a long one in the bot lane.
Fully. In a hurry. Amped up.
So neither flash is used. Skarner absolutely barreling through a wall there. He's gonna take 2 tower shots, and that's gonna be a good start for Ziggs in here in the mid lane. E coming down here from Nautilus, Nasus, oh my word. I'm just not on it this game. Nautilus. Guess what's coming from last game, what the hell?
Incoming. We got the zoomies. Don't die. I'm here. Now you're ready to prowl.
Zach's gonna try a gank here in the mid lane. Of course, it's automatically propping on to top here. It doesn't seem like the gank worked. Victor probably sniffed it out somehow. Skarner's gonna try to get in the top lane. It's a bit of a better wall to absolutely barreling through, and it will work out for him this time. And PSC is gonna claim the first feat of war.
Buzz off. Amped up.
Seems like Zach's gonna try a bot gank here. Decides not to hop over the wall. Could go back for it at any time though. Doesn't seem like he wants to go back for it. He will hop over the wall. Flash coming in here. Zeri is likely going to go down. Zeri does go down. Skarner is close by. Yumi could jump onto him. Doesn't jump on a Skarner. That's going to be a double kill there for USM. That'll be pretty decent getting that started. Both kills going to Corky as well. That's going to be good. That's going to be decent. That should put him back in the lane. Alright, let's hope for no more shenanigans with Zeri Yumi here on the bot lane, because the fact that they allowed that is disgusting. Surprised that USM did take at least one of them away. E coming in here. Let's go top lane. Another E. And we're done with top lane. Aggressive gank coming in here from Zeri and Yumi. Ziggs doing really well to keep Victor off of him though. He's gonna be even more careful. They've got a pin from every direction. Skarner now coming in from the top side. He's gonna pin him up against the wall, and that's gonna be Victor's first kill. Skarner coming down here. Rail gets the stun, but Zeri's gonna hop over the wall. They could look to push Skarner here first. Skarner forced to flash. Exhaust going out on Corky. And Corky could die here. Zach's coming in to try and save the situation. He's gonna jump in. He gets the knockup. Can Zeri stay alive? And this is the problem. This is why I did not like this pick. Oh, here comes fucking Ziggs. I shouldn't have said that, or whatever. Alright, Ziggs gets a double. But yeah, that was a huge play there from Ziggs. Ziggs kind of came in there, he saved the day. Yeah, Ziggs doing a really good job. Kind of playing both games here almost behind a little bit. I mean, he's not terrible. He's not with the kills. He's not. He's probably actually even with the Victor, but whoever this mid laner is for PSG is pretty good with CS. He's had the most CS in the game, going into 10 minutes both times. Nice little dodge there from Nasus. Playing it really well here in the top lane against Kench. Yeah, actually, not. I mean, that was off. That was off of a Skarner gag. So the lead can't snowball. If they just leave it to go into if they leave it to go in the mid lane, in the mid game. But I think Nasus should be able to handle it. Ooh, nice dodge here. Skarner coming in at seemingly every single right moment there ever is. He's gonna pin Rail outside of Corky's range, and they will take her down. Zach coming in, gets a knock up on Kench. They stop the back, or whatever that ability is from Kench. Zach's gonna ult, they're gonna get the kill. Tower dive Corky in the bot lane, and they're gonna get it. And of course, that tower shot goes to Yumi, of all people. I didn't know that's how that worked.
I'm an independent cat.
Yeah, That pairing of Yumi's Zeri in the bot lane is not doing USM any favors right now, especially since Skarner is apparently showing up at every single correct moment for PSU right now. So yeah, Victor doing really well in CS. 100 CS at 10 minutes, head to 10 and a half. That's basically perfect. I think like minus like 5.
In a hurry. Incoming. I have the best game in the
Reality coming in, gets the stun off. Yumi's gonna ult.
We got the zoomies. Fully charged.
Doesn't give much off rip.
Run him down here. Get some sun. Count on me. Surprise.
Skarner trying to do grubs here in mid lane. He's gonna come barreling down mid lane. Almost gets a gank onto Ziggs, but chooses to back off. I'm not exactly sure why, because it panned off the camera. Top lane. Here comes Skarner. Dodges the Skarner. Okay. Let's see more of this, Nasus. Gets a knock up on the Skarner. Zach's coming in. Zach ult coming out as well. Skarner's gonna get the double ult. Nearly able to bring all of them back into tower range. Nasus is forced to flash. Zach's gotta hop out of there, and they are gonna get out of there. Both of them are gonna get out of there alive. That could have been really dangerous there. You got Kench ult and Skarner ult there. I am actually very surprised that none of them died to tower. That could have been so much worse. Zeri gonna ult here. Rail ult coming out here as well. Zeri gonna take tower shots. And she's just unkillable. Oh my word.
Aw, over already. Heads up.
Oh my word. I mean that's what you get for allowing Zeri Yumi. I mean, I'm not sure what they do. I'm not sure what they do against her right now. They have to. They've got to bring more than 2 down there to kill her. Tank against the stack. Nasus is gonna ult here. Kent without his ult, so that's gonna even that out. But I mean, I'm not sure that fight up that matchup even matters, because I mean, the question is gonna be who can out tank who. Can Nasus out stack Kench's tank? And we will see PSU's first dragon of the game. Not exactly sure when USM took first dragon, but we did do it. I could just be forgetting. And here comes the Skarner. Perfect timing. And I guarantee you he's gonna stay down here, because here comes the flash. Here comes the ult. Rel's gonna do what she can to get out of there, but here comes Zach to save the day. Can they do anything? Gets the hook onto Skarner. Skarner's gonna go down, but Zach's passive is also gonna get up. And this should be easy for Zeri and Yumi to pick up, as they do. And now it's just USM's bot lane v PSU bot lane, and USM's bot lane is almost dead. And correct me, they are dead. Unfortunate. We see Zeri and Victor here switch sides. Victor's gonna go down bot side. Victor gonna get stun on the Rel. Rel is pretty tanky though. It's gonna be bad news bears for Victor. It is bad news bears. Hopefully that's the start. Oh, that's not the start we needed. That's not it, and neither is that. Nice dodge there from Nasus. Skarner coming barreling in. Zach's gonna try and counter him, but here comes the Kench. He's gonna not ult. Oh. Will Nasus be able to stay? Nasus survives this? I did not know that Nasus was capable of doing that. Well, good to know. And here we see 3v2 against USM's bot lane, or not PSU's bot lane against the rest of USM, not including top and jungle. And as you can see, Yuumi is controlling the entirety of the matchup. There goes one. Zeri actually dies. Oh wow, okay. If Zeri dies, then that means Yuumi also dies. But that is going to take quite a bit of damage to outscale not only Zeri damage, but Yuumi heal. And it does look like PSU completed the Boots of Strength. Zach looking here to take Herald. And he does so with the help of Nasus. And here comes Zeri. She's gonna ult. Let's see what they can do. Here comes Victor and Skarner. There's the dead Rel. And there goes Corki. And here they come barreling down mid lane. Oh no. Uh-oh. That is bad. That is probably turret gone. I mean, you can only do so much as Zach and Ziggs go in there. Why are we here? Why are we watching this? I want to see this matchup. Alright. Here we are. PSU doing everything they can to get tower here. Zach's gonna try and jump in and save the day, but he's gonna get ulted by Skarner. He's gonna get immediately taken out of the equation. As does Rel, unfortunately. And that's just blown team fight after blown team fight. I mean, you can't do a whole lot already when you're starting off against Zeri Yuumi, but I mean, what can you say? Didn't look great from the start. Probably not going to end great here. They're going to have to get some kills in this Zeri if they're going to do it. This could be it. And she's able to get one still, even with all that damage. And now Yumi's going to jump on a Skarner, and this should be a kill here from Corki. Gonna use the bush, but Skarner's just going to flash over the wall anyways. This could be dangerous here for Skarner. He might be pushing up a little bit too far. And he does push up a little bit too far. Yuumi escapes yet again, jumping on the Tom Kench. And the ult coming out here from Victor. Both flash here in the top lane. But it's looking like USM's gonna want to take his dragon here. Kent's gonna use one of his abilities, whatever that one is, to go in the bush here. That's gonna prove costly for him. He's gonna get team wiped. Yumi looking to get onto Zeri, can't find the jump, and she's gonna look to get away as the only healing that she ever has is now dead. And USM takes Dragon off of that. It's a pretty big play. Might look to end Atacon. No, they're gonna look to bear, not the back here. And there's two inhib turret, one inhib turret, one tier 2 turret. Actually, all the tier 2 turrets are gone. And we're only looking at tier 2 inhib turrets now. Massive Ziggs ult here coming in to get the Victor there. Long range from downtown.
Buzz off. That's it. Fully charged.
I'm gonna send Rift Herald down the mid lane. Zach chooses to to try and get a knock up on Zeri. Successfully gets the knock up. But here's the entirety of the rest of PSU collapsing onto USM. That's gonna be 2 down for USM. Corky's most likely dead as well if they can if they can catch up to him. They do have to be careful though. You have Nasus split pushing in the top lane. Big damage there from Zeri, and yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be mid inhib here. And Corky's still managing to get away here. Nasus forced to back here. Didn't want too much of damage to the turret, to these turrets going down. Rel stunned under turret. A little bit dangerous here for PSU, but they can just kind of play this out right now. Zach coming in. He's looking to get a lot of people here. He dies, and Corky finally goes down. They finally find him, and this is not looking good at all. Like, not at all. Here comes the Yumi ult, or not Yumi ult, both actually, yeah, Yumi and Zeri ult. And actually, they take Zeri down pretty quickly. That's pretty surprising. And they're able to do that while keeping both towers alive. Both Nexus turrets stay alive. Although it is by the slimmest of margins. They are alive. So I'm gonna give it to them. Zig's trying to solo Atacon right now. You do have the rest of USM showing up to it eventually. But to get this, they're going to have to kill Victor here. And that, it looks like exactly what they plan on doing. The ult's still active though. And now they all are going to converge on Atacon. Skarner is here though. They would be real careful. And of course that happens. He's gonna get 3 ulted right into the big wedge that is PSU. There's 1 kill for Zeri. Has a kill for Tom Kench, and there goes another. And just I don't even know. I don't know what else to say. I mean, they had it so great. They had it right down. Got it right down to smite range, and then Skarner showed up. And then he smited it. And now they have the buff. They're gonna look to be on Dragon as it spawns in now. It'll probably be Tom Kench alone, because that's just what Tom Kench does. Skarner going through every single wall in the game. That could be dead. He could be dead. He will die because of that. Being a little bit too aggressive here. Double flash here coming out from here. There's one, and Zeri goes down yet again. Ziggs is able to get her. Yumi goes down. Ziggs forced to flash out of it. Tom Kench flashes in to get Ziggs. And this is just an absolute bloodbath. And now USM looked to go take Dragon. This could be a play here, because you're gonna have Nasus. You're gonna have Nasus come down. Try and stop this push here from Kench and Victor. Zach's gonna stay on Dragon. He's gonna see if he can try and steal this before Skarner is able to get down to it. Or if he's even got the power to do it before PSU ends the game right now. And Zach's able to get it. Victor's gonna go down. Tom Kench looks to get away, but Zach's right on his tail. He's gonna hop in, misses his grab. And that looks to be Tom Kench. Looking pretty decent for USM right now. There's two of them down. A sneaky little dragon play there. That worked out pretty well. I'll say their one big problem here though is this Zeri. The Zeri Yumi combo up here as they're moving the top lane now. If she's able to wipe out a few of them in the team fight, that could be the game over. Because I mean, them two up there in the top, as well as Skarner, it's like it's a recipe for disaster right now. I'm really surprised that they let it happen. And here he comes. He's gonna be ulting down mid lane. No, that's not his ult. There's his ult. Here comes Zeri. What did I tell you? And there's one. And there's two. There's three. Teleport coming in from Nasus. And Zeri's doing all the work. There's the official 3. There's official 4. And there's Zeri's Penta. And I would not be surprised at all if that just ends the game. I mean, wow. Yep, that will end the game. USM goes down 0-2. They're going to take the loss on this one. Unfortunate result, but we will be back here next Friday if you want to see more of this, or if you want to see any of our other games. We're streaming Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays on all 3 of our Twitch streams, on all 3 of our Twitch accounts. Come and join us if you want to. We're going to have fun. But anyways, I've been Laser. This has been League. We'll see you next week.